get chat pulled up. And stream manager. Get that all hunky dory, and then let me get a good thumbnail. Hey homie. Bear with me here, I'm getting my promo post up. I had a doozy of a day, so that's why I'm getting started late and I might sound a little bit tired. I didn't get to sleep until... Oh yeah, I should pull up my PNG tuber. I didn't get to sleep till almost like 3 in the afternoon. Oh, congrats on 6 months, Sarah. You've been an excellent moderator. Thank you so much. Elin is a hyper cozy, comfy game. It is kind of turn-based in how actions go. Like, things don't happen unless I make an action, so I don't have to react quickly. It's not bad on controls. It is a game I can just sit and yap about. It'll be good. We will have quite a good time. Plus, this gives me a chance to kind of refresh myself on the game a little bit. I am not by any means an expert. That'll be important because Elin is the type of game that your systems mastery and knowledge can make the early game a lot easier if you know what you're doing. So people who know what they're doing can like do some really amazing stuff. I will probably be fumbling through things, but that's okay. Hey Nia. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit for people to filter in. But yeah, no, there's like, okay, so for context for people as they're joining in, Elin is the Dwarf Fortress of sandbox JRPGs for weebs. Like, I don't have the type of autism that makes me love Factorio or Dwarf Fortress. I can't get into those games. They're a little bit too finicky and not quite my cup of tea, right? Elin, on the other hand, is very much my autism. The thing is, it's classified as a roguelike, and I don't know that that's like a misnomer by any means, but it's not going to be what y'all think. Like, there is a permadeath option. I wouldn't recommend ever activating it. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's kind of more of just a big sandbox. Like, the main map is static. Oh yeah, Alona's a lot more of a roguelike. So for those who don't know, this is a 40 years prior prequel to Alona. Hi Claire. And Alona and Elin are both real big in Japan, as I understand it. Not as big as much in the Western or English-speaking worlds. Not small, but a lot of the fan base is Japanese. And Alona was developed by Noah, the main dev, and then I think Noah abandoned the game, and so now everybody plays on like different forks of Alona, tuned and customized to their tastes. So think of it a little bit like Space Station 13 in that regard. Elin is made by the original dev, is made by Noah, and has like a lot of modernization to it, and is like a purchasable game versus a just free to play game. I was reading Toskarin's post because she's the one who got me into this game, and she mentioned that like part of Alona's issues was Noah apparently kind of envisioned it as being more MMO like. And then that never really came to fruition, so that might have been part of the abandonment of it. Yeah, no, Space Station 13 I think is a pretty apt comparison as well. Like, touchstones for this game I think would be like Space Station 13, Dwarf Fortress, stuff like that. Wild shit can happen in this game. Fun things is that, like, everything in this game can lay an egg, including your trash can. Anything can be assigned as livestock, including the people of your village. Oh yeah, the Fork projects also can have internal mentions. I think most people play Alona Plus these days, or some variant thereof. That seems to be consistent, but there's a few other, like, popular offshoots. Yeah, let's see, we've got a pretty good amount of people in here, so I'm just gonna make a brand new adventure. Let's see. Let's get, oh wait, I gotta fix gender. Boop. Oh, hell yeah. I need to play Space Station 14. So the fun thing about Elin is it is hyper moddable. There are tons of mods on the Steam Workshop. Really easy to set up. And I highly recommend if you pick up this game, add some mods. At the very least, add some profile pic mods or sprite mods and things like that. Let's see, what portrait are we going to do? So I'm planning to make, I think, a demigod sword sage. So let's see, what profile picture are we picking for her? We've got options. I've installed a few different profile picture packs. I really like this particular set. I think the artist who did these did a really good job. Ooh, that one's actually kind of really pretty. I might do that. Purple! Hi, Kid Fox. That one's kind of fun. Yeah, you've got a lot of different options. Yeah, we'll go for this for right now. Okay. So, you have a lot of really fun things with character creation. So, oh, I gotta turn on advanced options here. So, your background is randomly generated. Let me see if I could get what I'm looking for. War wizard, former trader, some graveyard in a mountain. You can get some really fun backgrounds. Breeding prophet, jeez. I'm looking for, so the father and mother roles are not gender locked. So you can get some really fun ones. Tentacle slave and pervert witch? Deceived lady and a hard-working priest. Breeding duelist, useless scum, cheerful heretic. Yeah, no, they're real fun. Oh wait, I should have grabbed former man, that would have been good. Hold on, can we get that again? Gold bastard. God. Yeah, no, well, the age range changed on which race you've picked, so it'll change once I change the race. God. Oh, your mother can be a precious boy. Divine girl and a mischievous merchant. Sure, we'll go with that one. That one sounds fun. I do like the alias of Cutie. That's really fun. Let's see. So you have a lot of races to pick from. You've got the stuff that's kind of built into the setting. You can be a fairy, which is really fun. They're very good spellcasters, and they're not quite good at physical stuff because they got tiny body, which has pluses and minuses. Hillfolk are your dwarves. Chaos Shape is really fun, because you start with less body parts than normal, but you grow new body parts. Snail is a snail. You're just a snail. You get the snaily trait, which means that you take damage from salt. Lich is pretty fun. It's exactly what you would think. Wraith is pretty good because you're like ghostly, so you can use your mana bar as a health bar. Golems are neat. Slime is, if you are good at this game, probably the best race. Because slimes start off very weak, but they can absorb genes and traits from everything else. And so you can do some really busted things with it. And yes, Witch is a playable class as well, so you could be a Slime Witch. Mifu and Nefu are two different types of fox people, with different backgrounds and traits. Succubi are pretty cool. They're very good at making friends. Hilariously, some of the best classes to assign or to pick as a succubus are Paladin and Priest, because they're very good in those roles. You could be a vampire. I like how Toskarin described playing as a vampire. She's like, oh, I thought I knew what the challenges and everything would entail. However, it turned out that being a vampire mostly involves being a bat who has to pay taxes. Demigod is who we are going to play as. They're well balanced. They also have the unique perk that they can swap gods that they worship with no penalty, because normally you get penalized quite a bit if you swap gods, outside of one specific pair of gods who get along with each other. Oh, yeah. So Succubi start off with low stat potentials and gain them, or can raise them quite quickly by having sex with people. Or, you know, watching birds, I think, is the one if you are doing it with you could do it with everything, Nia. No need to be pedantic. And then we have Centaur. You could actually also turn on experimental settings and then basically play as anything in the entire game, including the sentient bikes. Yeah, homie, you can be a centaur. So we're gonna pick Demigod, and as you can see, that changes the age quite a bit. Classes. So we've got a lot of pretty interesting classes. You know, you got your warrior, thief, your wizards. Farmer is actually a really good option if you're new to the game, because this game is half dungeoneering and half city building. And if you build up a really good economic and production base in your town, it'll make your dungeoneering so much easier. So Farmer gives you a lot of good bonuses in that regard. Highly recommended. I haven't done Archer. Archer could be good for certain things. War Mage is one of two possible options if you want to do spellcasting and melee. The other one being Sword Sage. I think Sword Sage is just kind of better, but it depends on what you're looking for. Tourist is pretty fun. You get some neat things, like what does Vacation Vibe do? Oh, you get more store inventory and whatnot. You're good at fishing, casting, or fishing and travel, which is fun. Let's see. Priests are pretty good because worshipping deities in this game does provide quite a lot of benefits. Of course, you get gunners because modern tech is an option. So there is like electricity and microwaves and all sorts of shit that you can add to your base. Inquisitor and Paladin. There's Executioner if you want to wield a scythe and be very tuney. Witch is actually like a side grade to Wizard, but they do get some really neat things where like all of their alchemy creations are doubled. They can cast a spell to turn something into a broom and ride around. They're pretty cool. And then Sword Sage is, do you like slapping talismans on your sword so that when you stab something it explodes? We will be taking that because it's really fun. Let's see. What do I want to name this character? What are some of the randomized names? Chorpin. Doop-a-doo. Ba-ba-ba. Actually, there was one earlier that I saw, and it almost looked like Moss, and I kind of want to just name our girl Moss. So the way this game works is it's a little bit like an Elder Scrolls game in that, like, do things and you'll level up those things. The difference is that you have potential, and potential dictates how fast you level those things up. Notably, each race and class tends to have some unique thing that you cannot get otherwise, unless you're a slime, in which case you can kind of steal the traits of everything except for the witch starting trait, which is why everybody says play a slime witch, because then you can get everything. But yeah, like, your race will dictate your, like, your potentiality for health and stamina, or health and speed and mana. Let's see, Sacred Twilight. So this is one of the demigod things. You're immune to divine punishment, and you get a bunch of bonuses for worshiping gods. Peacemaker's a fun one, where, so each of the gods has a special follower that they will grant you. Called an apostle, and apostles are very, 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 very strong companions. And to balance out their strength, you can typically only have 2 of them in a party, because if you add a third, they start fighting with each other because they don't get along because they're different faiths. The demigod lets you take that up to 1 more, I think. It's either from 2 to 3 or 3 to 4. I forget how that works. So that's fun. The way skills work in this game is unless you have the skill, you cannot raise the skill. So the way you acquire new skills in the game is you get platinum coins and you take those to skill trainers and they'll teach you how to do stuff. So a lot of the early game is going around and grabbing stuff from skill trainers, so that you can level stuff up. And you can do a lot of really interesting stuff. So let's see. We'll do Night in the Meadow. It's a good start. The cave start is really good if you're playing as a vampire, because if you step out into sunlight and you're not in your bat form, you will just burst into flames, which will probably kill you pretty fast because you have terrible fire resistance. I was reading Toscarin posting about playing a vampire, and she accidentally got a thing that made her fire resistance even worse, and she's like, if I go near an open stove, I might just die. Alright, so let's get rolling. You can tailor your experience quite a bit. Yeah, there's a lot of options. You can kind of do a lot of stuff. You can make a turtle 13 years old if you want everybody to be 13. I will not be selecting that. This is a weeb game, so take that into account. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so here's our helpful little fairy that gives us our tutorials. This fairy is also sarcastic and will kind of make fun of you at certain times. Like when you start worshipping a deity, she'll be all like, "Oh, worshipping that one, huh? I didn't know you were like that." Oh yeah, sorry, I read fast. So it's the speed that I click through. If y'all need me to slow down, I can. Trying to remember. There's a thing that I need to turn on. What's it? Was it J? Yes. So pro tip, because a lot of people don't know this, there are cards that you can get from enemies sometimes, and you can add them in here for permanent bonuses. And unless you check that checkbox at the start of the game, or at some point, you won't know that you can do that. So yeah, you can check and see, here's all the different deities. Yeah, like I said, there's so many things to this game where if you know what you're doing, you can do cool stuff right out of the gate, but there's a lot of like just very inscrutable stuff. Like, okay, an example, I saw a post on the subreddit that was like, hey, what are some good must-have villagers to recruit early on? I know, you want to get frogs with a hobby of bathing, and then they mentioned a few other things. I was like, what do you need frogs that want to bathe a lot for? And they responded with, oh, that'll give you buckets of water guaranteed. And it's like, oh, that's pretty good. Getting buckets of water is actually kind of hard, and it's the only way you can make new water tiles. So, little things like that. Alright, so we're going to grab some soup. It's generally, I find it pretty good practice to keep my inventory open at all times so I can see what's in my stuff. Let's see. Every class starts with its own set of stuff. You get a book that explains how magic works if you're a spellcaster. Basically how magic works is you get spell charges, and once you've run out of spell charges, you can't cast that spell anymore. And the way you get new charges is either reading magic books, or every night there's a chance that you will dream of magic and gain a new spell that way, and there's some feats that you can take that'll make that more common. Also, look, you can play with the little danglies on the menus and items. Makes a little tinkling noise. Again, this is a game for very autistic people, I think, and I say that with like the most praise I can muster. You'll start with typically some abilities that are pretty common to everything. We're gonna put pray here on the bar for the start because I'm gonna use that a lot. Self-harm is always an option, and you will sometimes recruit villagers whose hobby is self-harm. Yo, what's up, homie? I have played some Caves of Qud. I like it, but the interface is kind of like... I'm kind of picky on visuals and interface stuff, and I think Caves of Qud is still like the level of abstraction that I don't quite like as much. Once you get up to this kind of art style, it works for me. No, self-harm is not a euphemism, Chandra. In fact, somebody on Tumblr was posting that they recruited a villager who just started building gallows inside of their house. And then, when they went on an adventure and came back, they found out the villager just hung himself because that was all he wanted to do. So, that was his live stream. I guess he accomplished it. Yeah, kinda. You might notice that, like, it looks like stuff is happening. Things do not happen unless I move or take an action. So you can spend all the time you like just thinking. A really interesting thing is the first 90 days, in-game days, I think it is, you have death protection, where you get no penalty from dying. After that, a lot of people will be like, oh, if I don't build up properly during the first 90 days, I'm kind of hosed. You're never really hosed in this game, because the thing that sets the difficulty of random stuff that happens to you is your fame level. And if your fame level goes up too high and you start having trouble, you can actually go sell it to informers in the city and reset your fame. So that's a good way to kind of just, give yourself a chance to breathe. So there's always a way to make progression, and you're generally, like, well suited to just keep pressing on. So we're going to start doing some starter quests. Let's see, are we hungry right now? Doesn't look like it. So we've got a bunch of different stats and stuff like that. You will always start off worshipping the God of the Void, which doesn't actually give you benefits unless you're playing a demigod. Oh, let's change our background image a little bit. Because that's a mod that I have for cute background images. The death penalty is you usually lose money and I think a few other things. It's generally not the best. I think you also lose some XP on certain things. Ooh, I kind of like that one. We'll do that. That looks nice. Let's see. Karma is a really interesting thing. So, karma is a resource. If you go down into negative karma, then guards will start automatically attacking you. And there's people who will not talk with you or work with you, but the Thieves Guild likes it if you go into negative karma. And there's a city that the Thieves Guild is in that is always chill with you, even if you have negative karma. Insanity is a thing that can go up, fame, territories. You can actually have multiple towns that you manage and control. And so I've heard that people, like, will, as they get stronger, they will build towns towards specific purposes. So they might have, like, a town that is just made for winemaking, or that grows flowers, or something like that. So here's the skills that we started. We started with mining. That's pretty useful. Lumberjacking, gathering are really nice. You could have a breeding town. That is an option. Let's see. Carpentering and crafting as starting skills are really nice. Let's see. Throwing is a really good way to handle battles early on. You guys are going to laugh at this, but panties are a weapon type that you can get, which act like boomerangs and are quite effective, and they can also be played as instruments, so they're great to make money with by playing songs in towns. Toscarin noted that there is an indication that the dev of this game thinks that public music is a bad thing, because people will throw rocks at you if they don't like your music. And if you kill a NPC bard, there is no karma penalty, unlike killing any other NPC. So it's almost like the universe is trying to tell you something. The dev has an axe to grind with people playing music in public. It's just that sort of game. You can, there is a hormone potion you can throw at people to change their genders. There is also a baby potion, because if you want to do some little age regression stuff, this game has you covered. In fact, there is a specific deity you can worship who gives you an age regression power up if you choose to use it. It's one of the fox gods. It's the fox goddess, and she'll give you the head pad ability and fox kit regression, which gives you the buff mother seeking. This is such a game. It is notable that it is kind of worth training up a bunch of different skills, because every time you increase them, you get like bonuses to your base stats and things like that. So we're actually rocking some pretty good stats right out of the gate. Demigod's a pretty like well balanced and powerful starting option. Let's see. Knowledge of Talisman. Resistances are pretty neat. I think you can have a max of 20 resist and a max of 20 negatives. So you can never hurt yourself too much. Yeah, no, this is very much my type of thing. Oh, hey, there's the auto-generated stuff. So my favorite things are dairy and crepes. My hobby is singing, and my work is shopping. Let's see. So strategy, I like to go with Hexer, because I play a lot of magic classes, and so Hexer is a... So this basically is when you do auto combat, this chooses the behavior. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. You can tune a lot of this, but you get bonuses for doing auto combat, so I typically play that way. You can also choose manually to use abilities and whatnot, but let's see. So you might be tempted to start just auto reading your spell books that you're given. There is a literacy stat or literacy skill. I don't think I started with it. Hold on, let me check. Oh, I did start with literacy. Okay. You don't want to do things that raise skills until you have those skills, because otherwise you're just wasting XP. So, let's go ahead and read our tomes. So we got Firebolt, Ice Bolt, and Intonation of Lightning. Pretty good. We got some Oak Bandages. Go ahead and toss those there. Those are good for healing up. So, there is a lot of things you can configure and do in this. Let's see, music. Playlist. Oh, we can just kind of shuffle through the various options. That's fun. I do have a mod that adds more soundtracks that I actually got from Toscarin. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk. So the first start of your game is typically going to be talking to these two NPCs. You always start with them. It's Ashland and Fiamma, and they will give you quests that kind of teach you the basics. So he can explain, but basically he gives us a land deed that, you know, sets this particular map as ours, and we own it. Okay. So we grab that and read that. And that is a Hearthstone. And so this is the item that kind of controls the growth of our village. As our territory grows in level, you see here that there's kind of a border. If I leave this, I leave the map chunk, but you might notice there's stuff outside of it. This gets farther out as the town grows. So that's how you like get access to resources and stuff that are out here. We also have a quest board. Quest boards are in any kind of city. And they'll usually give you tasks. There's none right now because we're still going through the tutorial. You can recruit people to join your village. Younger sister or little girl is a job that you can have. You might notice this girl is 19. Sometimes I have had... Oh, wait, actually, we'll get to that. Hold on. So, Fiamma gives you access to a starting companion. You can pick from a dog, a cat, a bear, or a little girl. As I said, a little girl is a job in this. It is probably the best choice, especially if you're just starting out, because she can equip equipment, and the other three cannot. So she's a really capable companion right out of the gate. Little girls have randomized ages, and they are not necessarily little. So let's see, who did we get? Kalon's the little girl. Let's talk. Yeah, see, she's 28. she's very proud of her profession as little girl. There is a recruitable companion in this game who is one of the best recruitable companions, actually, whose name is Older Younger Sister, and she's a hyper-competent older woman who's having a midlife crisis, and so she wants to be your little sister and do a little bit of age regression. I think you can see why this particular game is hyper-popular. With a certain type of autistic T-girl. Alright, so we're going to talk to Ashland, and he will give us a bunch of starter stuff. Okay, so he gives us gold bars and an axe, and the fairy is going to teach us how to use the axe. I'm going to skip through this because I already know how to do this. Y'all could read the tutorials on your own time. You do start with a purse, which is good for carrying money. I like to throw my gold bars in there, so this will automatically collect currency. And in fact, you can actually configure all of your higher priority. We'll do currency. You can configure your containers to auto-sort things. So you can like set up a container that's just for food. You can set up a container that, you know, is just for weapons and stuff like that. It's a very customizable game. I do not understand all of the menus so much. There is a guy that I've watched videos and whatnot. Okay, so kid, I'll get to that in just a second. The guy that I watch, he has reconfigured this UI to look completely different, and I still don't quite understand how he did it, and I think he's got a video on how he's done it, but I haven't watched it yet. So you do have a weight limit. And the thing is, I don't actually know how to see what your limit is, but you will get burdened. If you train the weightlifting skill, then spending time burdened will raise that skill and make it to where you can carry heavier and heavier things. And also you can get containers, and containers have their own weight. But sometimes they will have benefits for putting stuff in. So like you can get a cooler pretty early on from a quest. Any meat or food that you put in there spoils much slower. So that's a benefit that you can have to in a container. People sometimes ship you packages in cardboard boxes. You can save those cardboard boxes and use them as storage in your inventory to give you more inventory space. A fun thing is you can get a tent that acts as kind of a pocket dimension, and it reduces the weight of anything you put in there. So what you typically do is try to get a tent that is made out of paper, I think it is. I think it was either paper or plastic. Because that will make the tent itself weigh a lot less, and the tent reduces the weight of things in it by its own weight. So like the lower the weight is on the tent, the lighter things inside of it get. So you can do some really fun stuff with that. Can you tell this game's got some wild things going on with it? Also, I do want to mention, this game is almost always just 20 bucks. And I think for 20 bucks you are more than getting your money's worth. Nia, there's like 1,000 things I need to mention. We'll get to those on their own time. Yeah, you can ride pretty much anything in the game. You can also have parasitizing where things ride you. So that's a fun thing. My phone is not keeping up with chat tonight. Hold on a sec. I don't think there's ovipositor, because everything's just lay eggs on their own thing. But yeah, no, like a good thing is early on you can recruit a bard companion lady who's really good at like healing you and supporting you, and having her parasitize you is a really good option because that keeps her safe in combat. Yeah, we'll talk to things as we get to them. Okay, so we've got our hatchet. Let's go ahead and put that in slot 1. Let's see. Let's go to the quest board and see what requests we've got. Essential equipment. I'm going to skip through some of these because this is just tutorial stuff and you can all figure that out. I like that it's a madam's favorite sturdy box. So we can grab things and place them in the world. Boop. And let's go ahead and change the permission to shared. So you can you can use this box to let your villagers take stuff from it. So like if you want to feed everybody, you can put all your food in there. You can also make it to where like they deposit crafting materials and stuff like that. Let's see. What's the other quest we've got? Craftsmanship and build a house. So he's explaining how the crafting system works, and combat. So basically the start is you generally want to start like, you know, hacking down stuff in your starter area. We're going to go ahead and collect some stones. Those are useful. I have a mod that if I shift click something, it'll just auto collect things within a certain radius, which handles a lot of tedium early on especially. We're going to want to be able to get a lot of weeds, a lot of vines, and a lot of grass. Okay. She noted that my stamina is going down. You can do stuff when you have 0 stamina, but it will start hurting you. And it's very easy to auto-collect or auto-harvest your way into killing yourself by accident. So I'm going to grab some berries here, so I have food. And then we will go ahead and rest. Well, yeah, we need grass to build our starter house. Okay, so that gives us a bit more stamina back. Oh, I forgot how dark it is when you don't have a torch. You get a torch as part of the starter tutorial stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll get a berry, get some weeds. And that leveled up our gathering skill. Oh, we got invaded by a goblin. I didn't even get to show you guys all. I have installed a sprite replacer for goblins, so they are all cute goblin girls. I've actually installed quite a few sprite replacers, and if I can change things to be cute monster girls, I have. So you might notice that. Let's see, we'll grab a vine bush. That's pretty useful. Okay, so let's go ahead and do quick craft. Let's make ourselves. Oh, we need some logs for making a workbench. So let's grab some rosewood logs. Okay, yeah. So let's get a workbench. Let's go ahead and craft that. And then let's go ahead and place that over here, I think. Oop. Oh, and now we can craft all sorts of different things. So this game has a lot of different crafting tables that you use for a variety of stuff. Let's see. Let's go ahead. We need a branch, string, and resin. We can go ahead and make string. Oh, we can't because our stamina's low. I like how the little fairy is used as an icon for you're going to run out of stamina if you craft this. So we will go ahead and rest. And we are hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and eat the vegetable soup that we were given at the beginning. Let's see. So I need branches. Oh, there's a rat. We gotta have to fight the rat. Oh, meat. As you can see, the little sister is actually pretty, or little girl is a pretty good starter companion. You can sleep everywhere, but notice how I'm only getting half of my stamina back. Sleeping with a bed will ensure that you get more of that back. And yeah, no, there's little ups and downsides. Oh, let's take out this small tree. That should give us branch. Yeah. The progression stage of a tree gives you different materials. And the type of material when you make tools can actually determine how effective that tool is. So let's see. We've got... Let's go ahead and make a torch. Oh, I need string still. Craft that. And then a torch. What am I missing? Oh, I need more resin. So I'll get that from a more mature tree. There we go. I have it set to auto-collect things when I'm harvesting and whatnot. You can actually change that in the settings. Okay, and now we've got a torch. We'll equip that, so now when it's nighttime, it'll be nice and bright. Okay, so there's the combat tutorial as it creates the gallows, and we're meant to try to fight. Oh, right. So he gives us some bandages and some potions and things like that. So grab those potions. So those potions of blindness, we can throw them at the boar. And then throw this at the boar for confusion. Bump. And then we will grab these rocks, start throwing them at the boar. Boop. Oh yeah, you can actually put yourself up on the gallows, and that will make your allies start punching you. And that's how you train up your armor skills and things like that in a safe manner, because they'll beat you up so much that, like, to the verge of death, but you won't die. Okay. Don't die. Well, yeah, I mean, you have to have some abnormal stuff. You don't die by default, is the point. I'm going to be speaking very generally. Okay, let's put some stuff in here. So let's go ahead and store stuff, because I can set it to where it'll auto. Or I can just drop stuff in there as I get it. Barks. And yeah, that should be fine. Alright, let's see. Ah, right. You do have to pay taxes in this game. Wait, what'd I do to Sarah? Let me scroll back up through chat. Oh, she started playing. But yeah, no, I also will say again, if you pick up this game, I highly recommend just poking through the Steam Workshop and adding whatever seems looks really nice. Yeah, it's very charming, adorable. I have just picked this up, and this is the sort of game I have to be careful, or I will spend far too many hours playing it. Oh, we should go ahead and cook the meat while I've got some. Let's go ahead and cook that up. Wait, why can I not cook that? Oh, there's not enough fuel. Where's all our fuel? I'll put there. Okay. All that. So now we've got some meat. The food that you eat can actually be very important for raising your stat growth potentials. Food is actually one of the main ways you do that. So it is kind of important to be careful about what you are eating. Let's see. Where was it? Hold on. There was a post from Toscarin. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Because she described like what this game was kind of like, or the play style of it. And let me see if I can find it. Because she talks about how, like, you know, yeah. It is a game that is very grindy, and you will at times be faced with objectives like spend a year cultivating the ideal strain of wheat for your baked good of choice. She said, feeling like a grandma watching ducks as I begin to chart the most efficient caravan route for keeping my appropriate skills trained, getting out to the towns for their respective holiday festivals, visiting far northern locations at least once a year. I'll link the full post here. But yeah, no, it's that kind of comfy game. I think I get overwhelmed a little bit as well, but the thing is that you can just take it one step at a time. There's no rush. There's no timer that is demanding you do this and that. So let's see. Okay, we need to build a house. Let's see. I think I want to build my house by the pond this time. So let's go ahead and start clearing this out. Yeah, I said Toscarin. Okay, so the taxes thing is pretty easy to stay on top of at the start. And there's a couple little tricks to kind of stay on top of that. Oh geez, this boar is kicking my ass. Oof, that was close. Use a bandage there. I like that public performers are just an enemy type. Oh, yeah, Sarah? So a pro tip early on. Fishing is very easy to do. And you can take fish and process them in a sawmill to make bonito flakes. And if you can get a wine barrel, putting bonito flakes in that wine barrel will ferment it into bonito wine. Bonito wine sells quite well. So it is highly recommended to make that early on. Munch, munch, munch. Let's go ahead and rest and get some sleep. Listen, you can make a lot of things in this game. Let's see, collect that. Ah, we've been visited by a seal, which thankfully is not hostile because it would kick my ass. Yeah, you're basically making garum. Okay. Let's do... Okay, so let's make some floors. Let's make 10 of those. Actually, we'll make 20 of those. Up, and some walls. 20 of those. And we'll make a door. Bada bing, bada boom. Also, I should make a makeshift bed. So we're going to use the bed in my inventory so that it'll auto-use when I try to sleep. Let's do placing that. So we're going to go ahead and do... Just fill this in. I ran out! I'm bad at counting these sort of things. Place a door there. What do you mean this game has a gross name, Digi? Is this some kind of like scandalous word in Finnish or something? Oh, today I learned. Why is that open on that side? Alright, I think I need one more wall and some floor. Five might do it. Oh no, this is much more. Need 4 more. I figured it was organ as in like awful. There we go. Wait, why does I have 2? I don't know. Auto sort, auto dump. Auto dump is very nice. It puts, you know, stuff in that you have stored up in a nearby chest. Oh, I do like some Braunschweiger. I like a little bit of liverwurst from time to time. Alright, so I need 4 more things. Oh, perfect. 4 more grass floors. I love that the seal has just decided to move into my house. Okay. Alright, so he'll give us house boards and whatnot. So let's do house plate. Place that there. Thought I could interact with the house plate, but whatever. Signboard workshop, we'll learn how to do that. Wall torches, those are pretty useful. We'll set up a training dummy just over here, I think. And then we'll set up a room plate in here. Place. Ah, there we go. Access type public, only resident. And let's see. Oop. Change group, room plate. Or wait. How do I assign resident here? I forget. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about controller for this. Why is that set like that? Huh. Okay. Bad sneeze. Okay. Alright, Fiamma is going to give us a quest to find a puppy. There is a cave that is always the starter cave, and you have to go find a puppy in it. Ah, yeah, no, so Digi, this is a super sandbox RPG. It is Dwarf Fortress, but for people who have, like, JRPG autism. Actually, let's go ahead and get some rest, because we're pretty low on stamina. And we are hungry. Let's make some roasted fruit, because I got plenty of blueberries. Yeah, Caves of Kut is a pretty good touchstone. I'm gonna eat that. Also, you might have noticed that I had full stamina. I used 16 of it to craft those roasted berries, but resting in a bed gave me full stamina. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's get our new Force Femme target. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to change Loitel's portrait again real quick. So, Loitel is a very funny NPC. Here, let's go ahead and select a new portrait. Can I get Loitel's original portrait real quick? Don't know where it is on the list. There's Ash. Where is Loitel on the list? I only found this out like today, or oh, I guess it just replaced Loitel's default portrait. Okay, because I installed a mod to add Femme Loitel because I plan on force femming him. Yeah, I have some mods that add more portrait options, so that's why you have diverse styles. So a thing about Loitel is I learned today that because Elin is a 40 years prequel to Alona, a lot of characters that show up in Alona are present in Elin. And it gets a little absurd where one of those characters is like somebody mentioned, or Toskern was posting, is like NTR guy is a thing in Alona, and apparently he's in Elin, but because it's 40 years prior, he's just a baby in this one. But so you can find him in the same spot he normally is in, but wearing sunglasses as a baby. Loitel is really funny because in Elin, he's a hyper-pathetic guy who's deeply in debt because he fell for a tulip scam. And he is scared of women and children, and is just kind of a pathetic dork. But apparently by the time of Alona, he's gone through like some kind of super soldier program. He's a stoic badass character or something like that. It's really funny. So yeah, it is, let's see. He'll sell us a few things that you can use gold bars for. Flooring workshop. Seal of peace. Big shipping chest. Wooden mortar might be nice to have, actually. Grab that. On my quest board, there we go. Loitel is very helpful, though. He's going to give us some starter stuff for making money. So we can make a shipping chest with the materials they gave us. Oh, hi, Kira. Thanks for the raid. So the shipping chest, very important. What it does is anything that we put into it will get sold off at the end of the day. So this is how we make money. Sell that. I don't think you can put children in the box now. Let's see. Okay, so we need to get some crafting stuff. Or actually, hold on. Let's talk to him. And let's get a sawmill. Those are pretty important. And we're gonna want a carpenter's table for sure, which I need planks for. And a tinker's table, I'm gonna need, that's for the carpenter table, okay. Fishing rod, I'm gonna need that pretty soon, actually. So let's go ahead and craft some more string. In fact, let's craft all the string we can get. Or maybe not, because that is gonna cause us some damage. I can take a little damage right now. I can nearly kill myself. apparently. So let's go ahead and sleep. And once again, we are hungry. Let's go and eat more of our bloobs. And he's gonna give us some scrolls of return and evacuation. Pop over there. Oh! So, oh, she gives us some nice starter recipes. There is a quest that Fiamma gives you that is a trap. Ah, it's this one. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna teach you how to do lockpicking. And you know, here's a starter chest to practice on." And that might have you thinking, "Oh, well, even if I can't open it, you know, if I just keep practicing on it, I will be able to." You cannot train the lockpicking skill until you've actually gone and trained it at a skill trainer in a town. So if you try to pick the lock, you get no progress. So it's a trap. You can't actually complete this quest by default until you've gone and learned how to pick locks. Which I think is kind of funny. So we are going to go ahead and just pop those in there, because we'll not be using that for a while. Okay, so we need to chop down some trees. I need some lumber. Grab some of those. Grab some mushrooms. We do want to keep an eye out. So basic stones are fine and helpful, but we really want to keep an eye out for basalt stones, or I forget what the other really good material is, because like I said before, I think whatever your tools are made out of dictates their effectiveness. If we want a really good mining pick, we want to make it from really hard stone. So the default, I think it's granite stone is the default. Yeah. Granite is a hardness of 18. Not bad, but not what we need. We want basalt or obsidian or things like that. Oh, we've had an alpaca just join and just wander in. Let's see. Oh, really good early game tip. So trash is going to pile up and just pop up in your village. And you might be like, oh, I don't want trash. So I'm going to turn on the littering policy and make it to where, like, you know, trash is just auto-collected and whatnot. That's a trap. You want trash. Trash is your best friend. Because if you make a hammer, you could disassemble trash bags into plastic and paper fibers. You can then weave that plastic into blankets that protect your inventory from fire and ice. Because fire and ice spells will destroy things in your inventory. Like, they'll set your books on fire, they'll freeze and shatter your equipment. So very, very useful early game thing. Let's go ahead and actually, let's do quick craft. So you can make bait out of a lot of stuff. Highly recommended to do so. Because it's a good way to use up like rotten materials, and we can use bait to fish, and fishing is a really good way. Yeah, so setting the trash sort policy, I think, actually does reduce the amount of trash that you get. And I don't think there's actually a penalty to have trash sitting around your base. So you're not really like getting screwed by not picking it up soon enough. Let's see, I don't need Fiamma's lecture right now. Tax obligation. Let's keep it to that. Let's see. So we've got some bait. Let's make a fishing rod. Let's go ahead and toss that in number 4, I think. Do I have the fishing skill yet? I do not. I need to make that high priority right out of the gate. So we're going to fish right now just to get some early money. I have a mod for auto fishing, so that makes it much faster. You normally have to hit buttons and whatnot. I'm not entirely sure, Velocirampage. I take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I am relatively new to this game myself. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to just toss the raw fish in there. I'm going to be smart. Bonito flakes. That's what we want. Then we'll toss our bonito flakes in there, because I'm not going to be able to get a wine barrel for a while. Yeah. A little sniffly. It does have seasons, yes. And during winter, things do not grow very well at all. Or most things do not grow. So winter can actually be kind of hard if you've not set up your economical base. Some things will still grow. My goal is I would like to get a beehive set up, because honey is hyper useful both to sell and to cook with or eat. And they still produce in winter. So that's kind of nice. Let's see. Okay, so let's start sawing up some oak logs here. Yeah, did you? I think I can kind of see it. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay, so got plenty of oak logs now. Let's go ahead and toss those in our shared chest. Ba-ba-ba. Also toss some trash in there as well, because we're not going to have a hammer for a bit. Alright, Loitel wants us to craft a hoe and a shovel so he can teach us how to farm. Let's see what I actually would like to do. So let's get a carpenter's table going. Let's get a carpenter's table tomorrow, because I am low on stamina. But yeah, as you can see, this is a pretty comfy, cozy game. Oh yeah, no, Kira, that game does have a pretty sad ending no matter what you do. Tragic vampire game. I will say, have you played the sequel yet, Kira? Okay, yeah, I liked that Code Vein 2 had a much more happy ending. Which actually, Code Vein 2, yeah, should have its DLC soon. I'm excited for that. I had a lot of fun with that. Let's see. I should make some equipment. But first, let's get a desk made. And where's round chair? There we go. So I'll make a desk and some chairs. And that will let us make a tinker's table. And oh, we need bones. Yeah. Wait, is that the ending you get if you save all of the people? I don't remember all the endings to Code Vein 1 actually. It's been so long since I played them. Some more bones. Okay, that should let us make a tinker table. Yes. Yeah, I had so much fun with Code Vein 2. Oh god, what is his name? Hold on. I gotta look up a thing real quick. Oh yeah, no, Silva sucks. He sucks ass. Nobody likes Silva. Who am I thinking of? Sorry, I've forgotten. I forget names so easily. Ah, Xenon. Yeah. Xenon was a character I did not expect to love so much, but god damn if I did not like Xenon Griffgoat. The goat of all time now. He's so much fun. Listen, if you're a wife guy that hard, you know, you automatically start veering into lesbian territory. Okay, let's see, sort that. But yeah, no, I don't know if I said this a second ago, but like, as you can see, this game could be really comfy cozy. Like, there's a lot of combat and stuff you can go do, and a lot of exploration, but also, like, you just kind of just sit here and just tinker away with stuff. Oh, right, we made a tinker table, so this lets us make a lot of really useful stuff. Let's get some sticks made, because we definitely want a hammer. So that's a sawmill, and let's get some rosewood branches. That gives us some sticks. Branch, cedar branch. Yeah, no, I loved Code Vein 2 so much. I feel like the writing got a big upgrade, and just everything else was really good. I love the musical numbers so much. What a magical character. Yeah, we could just use up the rest of our stamina and make it a hammer. Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and rest. Honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe. And see, our little bonito flakes have sold for quite a nice little income. Not a lot, but pretty good in the early game. Let's see. Oh, sometimes you'll learn crafting recipes just by sleeping, so I learned how to make posters. Which I think is pretty funny. Let's see. So now that we have a hammer, we can go to these trash bags, and we get plastic fiber, which doesn't weigh much at all, and it's fireproof by default. So if we craft stuff out of plastic, it will be fireproof. Which is a good way to make fireproof stuff early game. There is generally, as I understand it, kind of a purpose to almost everything. So it's a good idea to just kind of treat all materials as something useful. You will generally be well served by having that attitude. Like rotten stuff, that can be used to make fish bait. Yeah, Jose was really fun. I liked all of the companions, honestly. Like, I don't think there was a character I disliked. I do not understand it very well, but there is a thing in this game called hammer alchemy, where if you understand the way that hammers process things into other things, you can actually, oh, I'm out of space in my inventory. You can, basically make infinite materials out of certain things just by using a hammer. Like, you can duplicate stones and whatnot. So, there's a lot of systems mastery to achieve. It's a good game. It's also like 20 bucks. I think is the price the price all the time. I don't know if it's gone on sale any lower. Game historical price. Elin. Let's see, SteamDB. It has never gone any lower than $19.99 for USD. So yeah, it's always the same price. I think $20 is a very good price for this. You might see that it's early access. I would take that as more of a there are constantly updates to it rather than it's not a playable game. It's a very playable game. In fact, I believe you get a new patch every month. Is generally how Noah goes on things, which is the solo dev. And every patch tends to add something neat. I did see there was a Toscarin had a post that one of the patch notes just said, I've never played Slay the Spire 2 and any insinuations thereof are suspect. And it's like, what does that mean? Yeah. I feel like there's a couple different types of early access games, and the ones that most people are leery of are the ones that like just don't have enough to make it worth doing. Elin is the type of game that you can easily rack up hundreds of hours as is, and it's getting more stuff. One feature that some people were saying is in the pipeline eventually is that you could set a base as like an inheritable. So you can build up a really good base that you like, and then make it to where all your new characters can use that base. Which I would quite like, because I would put a lot of work into building like the perfect towns if I knew that I could like make my new characters have access to them. And so I could just focus on like, you know, playing different builds and stuff like that. We are starving, Marvin. Let's go ahead and cook some of the meat we've got. Huzzah. Let's see. We've got a few more things we can turn into bait, so let's do that. By the way, when you have different materials that can be used to craft the same thing, you can actually click up here and change what you're using. So you're only using the materials that you want. And my crafting went up. Nice. Plenty of baits. Actually, let's go and look at... All right, I need a wooden weapon is what I need. Let's see. Tinker table. No, that's carpenter table. So let's make a wooden weapon. Oh, I need more logs. Okay. Let's... Birch. Rosewood. I want rosewood for sure. Because rosewood is got good hardness value for a starter tree. So rosewood logs. Do I have a rosewood stick? I do. Oh, I need 2 rosewood sticks. Let's see if I can get more. Some mature rosewood. There we go. Yeah, now we have 2 rosewood sticks, grass strings. I don't have a rune, so that's fine. What weapon do we get? We get a hand axe. Ooh. Okay, so let's equip that. That'll be our starter weapon. Let's see. We can also get... let's get a pair of light gloves we can use. Ooh, we could make plastic armor. Okay, so I should maybe do that. I also need nails, which I think are tinker. Yeah, let's make some nails. We're gonna need those. And let's see if there's any more trash around the base. It's a sheepy. See, sometimes you're like really hurting for trash. Oh, am I keeping up with chat? I am not. Oh. Let me refresh chat real quick. God, Kira, I know that pain. Let's see. We're pretty low on stamina, so maybe I should just go... I know what I should do, actually. I'm going to pop out into the overworld. So, the global map is static. There are randomized things that will pop up on it. So, like, that ruin is not always guaranteed, right? But the towns and stuff are always in the same spot. So, like, once you know where the Tinker's Camp is, you always know where the Tinker's Camp is. There's always a beach that's to the east of your starter town, etc., etc. We're going to go to the beach because there's some materials that we can only get there. Like, Pululu trees are very nice to get because they give us big leaves, and we use big leaves to make rope. Cactus needles are also very useful. Ooh, a god shrine? What are you? Altar of Healing. Oh, what does the God of Healing do? Wait, that would be Journal. Jure. Okay. Oh, thanks for the sub, Doc. Yeah, time is crazy. I don't think I want Jury right at the start. We're really looking for the farming god early on. Bro, what are you fighting? Oh yeah, you gotta be careful in deep waters. Oh, hermit crabs might be the bane of your existence early on. Because they can dodge attacks really high. So you might run into a situation where you're just sitting there trying to plink away at them and they can't kill you, but you can't kill them. Which actually makes them really good for training up certain skills. Ooh, sea urchins are kind of nice. You can actually turn those into a lot of bonito flakes. Let's see. If you get a really good pickaxe, you can actually mine up plastic on the beaches, which I think is really funny. Get more Pululu. We'll go ahead and rest. This is why you keep a bed in your inventory. And I am hungry, so... I'm gonna put these potions down here. You can actually use your hotbar as inventory space a bit. Oh, right, I've got some berries. I'll just eat up all these blueberries before they go rotten. Let's see. Shells are good for getting bone fragments. You can do a lot of fun stuff with that. Ooh, bananas. Oh, we want to grab offal. We can turn that into fish bait. Oh, another shrine. Earth. I don't know if I... Do I want earth? Optos of earth. What does his religion do? Because I think I want Kumiromi of the Harvest as my starter. But what is the benefits for earth? Let me look up. There's a pretty good wiki for this game, by the way. Which is Ilvapedia. And let's see. Religion. Gods. Here we go. Optos of Earth. Okay, so... Gives bonuses to strength. Helps out with weightlifting, mining, and blacksmithing. He gives 10% damage mitigation right out of the bat. The Golden Knight is the companion you get. Ooh. Oh, he accepts ores as offerings. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, his altar's way more than most. Damn. Yeah, we could probably worship him for a little bit. Because we're playing as a demigod, there's no penalty to swapping around gods, so it's not a bad idea. Alright, we're now gonna put... Oh, we've already got Prey on the quick bar. There's a feat that you can take that auto-prays at the end of the day if you've not done so already. Praying usually gives you a one-time healing. Yeah, no, that's a good point, Veloso. Which god do you typically worship? Like, who's your favorite? Because I've got a favorite. Hey, feat point. Alright, let us grab model follower. Yeah, I've heard the Golden Knight's really nice to have. Oh, you play on permadeath? You are a far braver person than I. I don't think I would ever play this game on permadeath. There's too many things that'll just take you out. Free finds. Ooh, I should check and see. Is there any basalt? I am a Hirome worshiper at heart. I think she's real fun. Let me worship the fox goddess that gives you head pats. Aha, more trash. And another quest. I forgot what the various things she gives you are. That's a good ring, I think. I don't remember what all of these options are. Hold on, let me look that up real quick. Quests. Okay, so Want to Explore Nefia is a decorative ring with PV plus 10. Nurture Your Base is a resident ticket and Scroll of Ally. Various Places is a speed increasing boots. Letter of Indulgence. Naughty Books times 10. Think I want the ring? Sounds like a pretty good ring. Let's drop that and disassemble that. And oh. Wait, which one was Ekatal again? Oh, Luck. Yeah, Luck seems fun. She's cool. So we've got plenty of plastic fibers. Let's auto dump. Let's also toss a few more things in here. Tree seeds. Let's go ahead and ship out some of these herbs. And Palulus might be nice, actually. go ahead and grind up the sea urchin. Give us some nice bonito flakes. Those should sell nicely. Okay. What was I gonna do? I should. Right. We want to make some plastic gloves. Oh, I need 5. Damn. Welcome back, Quant. That's gonna give me paper. I am still gonna want that. More paper. Where's plastic bags? I want more plastic trash. Oh, I should also look at who I can recruit, actually. Bard. Mage might not be a bad idea. Oh, we don't have enough gold bars for any of this. Okay. I'm gonna go to the Tinker Camp, because I would like to start getting some platinum coins for training skills. Okay, let's see. Oh, have I been getting... I do. I have old tickets. Okay. Let's go gambling. Oh, no, stop. Shit. I forgot to hit the stop. I exhausted myself to death. Well, good thing we are still in the death penalty stage. Whoopsie doodles. Let's see, we got pot of water. Pot of water actually might be pretty good. Memorial block is going to be pretty good. Travel rations is real nice. Let's go ahead and rest. It's a good thing there is a death penalty protection in the early game. Okay. Oh, we got some platinum coins out of doing that. Nice, nice, nice. Got a fan. I can sell that for quite a bit. So a fun thing is you can also use the delivery box here. And I can use this to send stuff back to my base, so I don't have to carry it personally. Actually, we'll keep the travel rations. Those are nice to have. Hey, Kat. Thanks for the sub. Let's see. So we would like to do some quests. Monster extermination stuff is good. Let's go ahead and grab that. Oh, this is Elin. It is kind of a Dwarf Fortress / Caves of Khud style game. Okay, so we've got... Oh. I love that the little girl is such a good starter companion. She really carries you in the early game. Okay, and the last enemy should be over here. Eyeball, got him. So this is a special little map that is spawned when you do these extermination quests. It is thus always very important to, Phyllite stones have bad hardness. Very important to check out and see if there's any good materials in here, because once you leave here, this map ceases to exist and you can never get back. Phyllite stones. Okay, we're good. Boop. Gives us some platinum coins and influence, which is nice. Let's see. Let's check out the trainer. Okay, we can get weightlifting. That would be pretty huge. I want fishing. Fishing and music would be really good early on. Let's go ahead and grab weightlifting. And then we can do more quests, hopefully. So I can't do any of these other quests, but because I've just done a quest and I have influence, I can re-roll the quest. Monsters around the home, blue flower. Monsters around the home, perfect. That one's danger level 3. I don't know that I can handle that. Let's try the danger level 1. I should actually give split half and then grab, gift some of these bandages to Kalon so that she doesn't die. Alright, scope out. Ooh, berries. Anything good around here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, give us another platinum coin. I'm gonna go ahead and quick save. And then I'll grab the level 3 danger and let's see if I can handle that. This might kill me, actually. A bandage. Oh, gold bar. Okay. By the way, it might look like I'm using my lumberjack axe to do combat, but it'll actually use whatever weapon you've got equipped. It just doesn't visually change unless you empty your hands out. See anything useful here? Oh, vines are good. I'm mostly trying to keep an eye out for basalt or obsidian. Okay. Gives us another platinum coin. Can I get a blue flower? I might be able to find one. Oh, by the way, a fun thing of the Tinker's Camp, one of the main merchants is the Caravan Master, who is just a cat. And Norland sells a bunch of really good recipes and such. Like beehives, which if I had better crafting. Notably sells tents, which is what your first 15 gold bars should probably go towards, because a tent is a very, very useful item. Okay, I'm gonna rest. You can also get a so you can get furniture tickets by doing quests and stuff like that, and those will let you pick up a piece of furniture that is just in this area. Have I been getting furniture tickets? Doesn't look like it. Huh, strange. But yeah, you can then pick up a piece of furniture. A hammock is a really nice one to pick up because it's a very durable bed that doesn't weigh much, so you can carry it around with you. It is better than the makeshift bed. Let's see. Character's hungry. Let's eat some bananas. And then... Gay Phantasms. What a title, Odiga. The random, like, heroes and adventures you find always have the most fun titles. We have in the blacksmith here. Paper shirt. Jeweled amulet. That'd be nice if it had anything on it. Let's see, what other quests can we get? Alright, let's go ahead and reroll. No, Homer, that I don't think that's ever been a thing, but I like where your head's at. Oh, I might be able to make a bar stool. Let's do monster extermination. Okay. I like monster extermination quests early on. They are very simple. Oh, there's obsidian, but it's in the big form where I can only mine it. And I don't have a good pickaxe to be able to do that yet. Anything good otherwise? Nope. I didn't expect you to return alive. Well, oh, thanks. Let's see. Reroll influence. Cup of tea. Face troublesome monsters. This is just kill 20 enemies, so we can do that. Let us go back to our base. Another big rock obsidian. Some of the quests in this game can be really funny. Okay. Delivery. Bill of 60 orens. That's our first tax bill. That's not too bad. We've been making pretty good money. Let's see. I've got a bunch of corpses I should be cooking up. Here, you can have a goose on the bone. I'm gonna sell this grotesque meat. I'm not eating that. Also going to sell this corpse of puppy, because if you eat a puppy by accident, it will give you negative karma. Violet stones, we'll toss that in there. Fangs are useful. Oh, right, we've got shipping. Opa. So we're going to do something funny here. Is I can pick up this, and it is in my inventory. And then let us go ahead and open this, and we're going to change its configuration. So I'd like it to be high priority, and we're going to put, let's see, weapons, armor, and drinks in there. Yeah, I remember accidentally eating cat meat and getting a negative penalty. Okay, and then now we can go. I cannot. There we go. We can go ahead and just move this over here, and this is now basically just more storage space if we need it. And it doesn't weigh much because it's basically just a little container, not even a full pound. All right, auto dump, sort, shipping chests. Let's go ahead and sell off our fan, scrubbers, prize balls, we'll sell those. Tissues, we'll sell those. should be good for now. And then we're also going to set up our memorial block here to raise the tourism value of our town. And that will give us passive income. You can do all sorts of things with cat meat. I mean, you can still cook it. You just don't eat it directly unless you're... I think there are like some races you can play as or things where that is not a penalty for you. You can also sell it, feed it to your pets or something. You know, just kind of depends. Also, getting negative karma is sometimes a good thing. Let's see, what was I going to do? Right, I'm looking for more trash. Because that should have built up a bit while we were out and about. Maybe? Yeah, you can feed it to others, and since they don't have karma, that's fine. They might get mad at you for it, but there's ways to alleviate that too. Karma is your own personal reputation type thing. There's also affinity, which is how other characters treat you and care about you. Oh, we made some money! Oh, the fan sold for a lot. The prize balls also sold for a ton. Damn. We made some money. Alright. Let's go into the cave here and do a little bit of fighting. Ooh, bone sling. Actually, you know what? We're going to give that bone sling to our little gal here, because she could probably use it. I'll give her a ranged weapon. Ooh, spider web. Good for early silk. Uh-oh. Alright, well, she's died. Oh, I am overmatched with that Yeek, so we're not going to keep fighting him. Ooh, stone warsicle. Why are you not... Oh, there you go. I was like, why are you not attacking me? Direct. Remain. Scrolls are good. You can get a lot of very useful items in these caves and Nephias. Bottle of chili. Oh, it's chili powder, right? Good eat. Ba-doop-doo. Right, I don't have a mining pick yet. Veil. This is also the cave that we are meant to fight in to save the puppy. An important thing is I think I can hear the puppy fighting something right now. Until you talk to the puppy, it is invulnerable. And then even after you talk to the puppy, if it dies, it just respawns back at your base. A little careful because there's traps. More traps. Once you get a pickaxe, you can actually just mine out these walls. Yeah, there's the puppy who's just been fighting. Alright, make sure everything's clear. So we can go ahead and finish this quest off as soon as we rescue the puppy. Oh, hemp shirt. Sesame. Oh, I don't have any more space. I accidentally read a scroll of ally, apparently. So now I just have a cat following me. Yeah, cat, go home, please. I don't need an extra companion. Altar of Luck. Wait, how much... How much do you weigh? Overweight. It's not crushing me. Oh, it's made of mica. I might be able to hold on to this, actually. Overweight. Okay, so that's not killing me. I can take this back to base and turn that into a altar that I like, actually. That's huge. In fact, let's go ahead and get the puppy and head back to base. Oh, it is killing me with my squashing. What's the heaviest thing I've got? How much do you weigh? 3.1. Garbage. And how do I sort by weight? Sort weight. Okay, so the travel rations is taking up a bunch. The hearts are after that. I'm still overweight. You know what? I can come back to the... Oop. Will that let me get home? If I use a bandage. Hey, that worked. Okay, now we can place our altar. Aha. So, a little trick. Let's see, sort. Is if you offer up corpses on an altar to a god that you do not worship, you can change the altar to your god. You can forcibly take it over. So once we get some corpses, we can do that. Let's see. We'll go ahead and rest. Leave that open right now. Actually, we can sell some things. So let's go ahead and sell hemp shirts, bottle of ale, bottle of ale. Actually, no, I'm going to keep those because those are usually quest. So those scrolls. Yeah, literally Felix. Oh, I thought it was just corpses for conversion. For offering, it could be any god favorite item, but for conversion, I thought it had to be corpses. Am I wrong on that one? Yeah, because I thought the wiki said for convert, it has to be corpses. Let me double check. Altar. Altar conversion. Where's altar conversion at? There we go. Altar conversion. Offering an item on an altar not of one god. Oh, it is just based on the... Okay. The value of the offering. You're right, you're right. Okay. So I should wait until I can mine up ores and I could do that. And then apparently dodo corpses are a good way to convert. Because they're heavy. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Getting some materials. Toggle log. Did I get... I got a platinum coin. Okay. So now we can get fishing. Plain rod. So altars of luck apparently are my my best friend. Really wish the game would give me some basalt. There's probably a way to like find basalt on purpose, but I don't know what it is. I've just been getting lucky when I do stuff. Okay, let's go. Which city gives us fishing? Is it Alvina? Alright. Alvina is a really pretty town. I do like the atmosphere here. I don't know that I'm going to go through the entire Pantheon. I haven't played the character that long. I'm still pretty new to the game, but I figured I'd start off with some good starter gods and then eventually go over to Hirome because I'm playing a Sword Sage. Let's see, more monster killing things. This person is collecting vomit. Incredible. Let's see, where's the trainer usually at in this town? I think she's up there. Keeper, trainer, there we go. That is not fishing. I'm in the wrong town. What town had fishing then? Well, I might as well, while I'm over here, head over to the main city and pay my taxes. Let's go to Massilia. Oh wait, no, the tax box is over here, I forget. Ah. Use, deliver. Pay our 60 orens tax bill. Oh yeah, and while we're here, I can show you all. Older, younger sister. I do not have enough money to recruit her right now, but she makes you take a quiz and then pay her 10,000 orens if you want to recruit her. Because she is one of the best companions in the game. Let's see. Oh, while I'm here, I can buy some nice food. The baker usually has... There's like usually 2 bakers, yeah. Any mushroom salads? That sounds nice, actually. Oh, give me a bunch of those. Anything else? Nope. And you know what, while we're here, y'all want to watch some anime? This is my favorite episode. Damn, when did I get this portrait? Portrait is stacked up. Jesus. No, you're thinking of the OVA. Homie, you're thinking of the OVA that was made by a different studio. That's not part of the actual like canon, because you know the manga was still updating at the time, so they did some non-canon stuff. Nobody's really a big fan of that one. Yeah. Let's see. While I'm here, I should probably do some quests if I can, because there's some really good furniture you can get. Kill 15 monsters, can do that. Kill 26 monsters in 18 days, that should be pretty doable. I can't do music yet. I could harvest. Let's see. I wish I could tell. I don't know how to tell what my weight limit's at. Oh, it's over on the right-hand side. I'm dumb. And they're at 70. Yeah, I can do some harvesting. Oh wait, do that with my... Alright, there's one of those. Put you in the thing. Two of those. I've now done 71. Ooh, basalt. Give me that. Girl, where were you running off to go fight? Oh yeah, I should pick that. That's I didn't know about that. Thank you. Always stay by you in combat. That I didn't even notice that option before. Thank you. See, I knew streaming this would be great because somebody would pop in who knows this game so much better than me. Ah, that was the end of the harvesting. I forget what the trainer here in Mycelia does. Oh, it's all the weapons. That's useful. God, I love Tales of Symphonia. Did get a furniture ticket. That's pretty nice to have. Oh, I am very sleepy. I should get some sleep. our food went rotten, unfortunately. Except for our new mushroom salads. Oh yeah, do we want to go save scum the fountain? Let's save some scum the fountain. Perception increased, that's pretty good. Fountain dried up, okay. Perception increase is not bad. For those who don't know, drinking from fountains gives you randomized ups and downsides. So it's not a bad idea to save scum your way through it if you can. Let's see. I could harvest some more plants. There's usually enemies to fight as well, so it's good for my... Ooh, more basalt! Which I think I just need 2 to make a good pickaxe. Okay, where is some heavy stuff? Monster-sized tomatoes. Let's grab those. And that. Deliver those. 39. Huge emo. That should be some good weight. Oh, we're so close. There another tomato? What? How is that not enough time? I do not understand the harvesting quest sometimes. Oh, hey, I have vomit. Where was the vomit person? Oh, the vomit collector was in a different town. Shit. Oh wait, who's this? Oh. Let's see. Let's head down to Willow here. This might be... Oh, I got a feat point. Let's see. What are we going to spend that on? Magic Manor's pretty good. Dreamwaker's really big. Yeah, let's get Dreamwaker, because that gives you more magic when you sleep. Good way to get magic early on. Archer. Talk to... Is there a guard? Oh, trainer. That's what I need him. Investing, meditation, casting, and faith. Those are all be good things to pump up. Actually, you know what? Give me more faith, please, and thank you. I can spend a coin on that. What was I looking for? Ah, right. Trainer didn't have the skill that I needed. Oh, right, the vomit quest was down over here. least I thought there was a... Oh, did the quest reset before I got there? Damn. Oh, wait. Monster extermination. That's perfect. Why is it 0 hours left? Alright, well. Mushroom salad. I'll lose my platinum coin. I like the music that plays when you're doing hunting quests or extermination quests. Anything in here? Nope. Ooh, 2 platinum coins. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, I'm trying to remember where you get fishing from. Is that gonna be... That might be the town up there. Oh, I'm running from all this. I don't want to deal with all that business. Yoan might have fishing. Why am I in the ocean? How did I end up there? I don't even know what y'all are talking about. I just figured I'd let you just keep on yapping to your heart's content. I don't need to know. Secretary, I need the trainer. Where is the trainer? Yeah, y'all see my camera. There we go, fishing. Huzzah. Oh, I only need 1 more coin for digging. Farming, okay. Can I get something easy? Uh, 13 days for monsters, could do that. 16 days for monsters, could do that. I cannot get to Massilia in 1 day. I feel like you need teleportation scrolls to make that happen. Okay. While I'm here, Goose on the bones, corpses, hound roasts. Buy a bunch of those because those are good. I should head back to my base. Actually, we should rescue the puppy because I forgot that rescuing the puppy gives you the cooler. So let's go ahead and slip. Okay, puppy cave. cloak. Equip that. A hoo-hoo sound? I don't... Maybe? There's a sound that happens like whenever I get like a little level up. Or a skill level up or something. I don't know. Oh, right. Put you in here. Yeah, I don't know. Where's that puppy at? Oh, my axe going up. As you can see, hermit crab's good for training. Could sit there and wail on him for ages. Hey, there's the puppy. Boop. Now we can go back home. Boop doop doo. I saw somebody on the subreddit. Oh, hey, so much more trash. Fuck yeah. Oh, our tax bill is $550 now. The game has caught on to the fact I'm making oodles of money. Cooler box. Open parcel labeled salary. Ooh, we got 400 orans out of that one. Okay, so place this there. Open. So now we have a cooler. Whoop. And we will go ahead and configure this to sort food and drink. God. Y'all are incorrigible. Alright, so I want to tell puppy to wait here at home. Grab my tax bill. Wait, why is it not bringing back my little the little girl? Oh, I see, I see. Okay, garbage, garbage, garbage. Let's collect some of that. Paper scrap. Oh, I'm like full on stuff. Where's my other food? Mushrooms out. There you go. Trash. Yeah, why isn't she reviving the little girl? What the heck? Did I just lose my companion? Oh, she's in my house. Okay. Thank you. Oh, when did I hit 500 followers? Hot damn. Let's see, close that for now. Sell that. Oh, fun! Thank y'all for 500 follows. Look at me go! I'm going up in the world. Huzzah! Okay, I should make a pickaxe. Now that I've got enough basalt. Pickaxe. So basalt, cedar stick. 20 hardness should be fine. Aha! Now we can mine things. I'm neurodivergent and a miner. Get it? Because I'm mining things? I'm so funny. Chat, I'm funny. I'm so funny. Are you laughing? Are you laughing at my joke, chat? Thank you. Oh! Velocirampage, I wonder if you know this. So, one of the guys I've seen play this on YouTube has got it to where he's got his party to show up and have portraits. And I don't know how he does that. He just says, oh, you configured the widget, but I don't know how to do that. Because you can turn on party info, but it doesn't have portraits. Ah, okay. Well, I was, you know, figure it was worth asking. I can put this over here at least to. I do need to activate that widget. Or wait, no. We put that in there. How do I? Oh, there we go. 9 realms. So I'll add that for when I start cultivating. Oh. Is it when I'm in widgets? No. Yeah, I can't seem to right-click this. Oh, wait. Oh, I could do R. Okay. Settings. See, it says show portrait. Oh, is there show only name as an option? Oh, I see. That's cool. Okay. And then style settings. Hit deco. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's a little ostentatious. Pivot, style. Oh, I don't want it to be vertical. There we go. And then let's do widgets. And we'll put this over here, I guess. Or actually, yeah, maybe I do want... I don't know if you can go right there. Oh, pop notification. Let's bump that down a little bit so it's not just going right where my quest tracker's at. There we go. Huzzah! Oh, I should hydrate. Thank you. Thank you, Asuka. Okay. Let's disassemble some trash. Okay, and now that we have this, we can level up our mining. Oh, so, streaming schedule. I am thinking that I am going to, stream maybe Elin the rest of the week. I'm having a pretty comfy, cozy time with this. So I think that's not a bad idea. And then, August is Nier Replicant and Nier Automata. So as soon as August hits, I will start streaming those games. That'll also give me the rest of the week for my left hand to rest up. Yeah, because I've still got a little bit of the carpal tunnel. That's why I fired this up, because I was going to try out that that Kingdom Hearts-esque game, but I was like, ooh, that's an action game. That's not a good idea right now. Oh, so homie, Sugarbug is almost done doing the new outfit. I might try my hand at making a banner myself, but you and I can talk about it. Maybe we can collab on it a little bit. Because I was thinking I kind of want to... I want to see if there's a Nier-style font that we can use. And then do, like, left side of the banner be Replicant, right side be Automata. And then, you know, we have my new PNG tuber or, like, something to look forward to that. Yeah, if you want to start poking around on that. Ooh, can we get copper already? Hell yeah! Okay, worshipping the God of Earth really helps your early mining out. Hot damn. Yeah, let's mine out all this. Oh, I'm exhausted. Should sleep. But yeah, so for those who are new here, oh hey Sarah, do you want to plug the Discord real quick? Because I think we've got a fair amount of new people who've popped in. Because I've been streaming this. Thank you. So yeah, for those who are new to my channel, I mostly stream action RPGs, but I play a bit of everything. I'm kind of a variety streamer. And so, yeah, I play Elin. I just started playing this, so this will be a fun little, like, filler game. I stream a lot of the newest action RPGs as they come out. Those are my bread and butter. I've played through, like, Wuchang and Kazan and all the Souls games and AI Limit, so on and so forth. I am also a writer, so if you want to read trans femme lesbian books, I have written 4 of those. Sarah, do you also want to maybe plug my, like, itch.io or something? If people would like to go check out my books at all. Only if y'all like, you know. And then, yeah, feel free to join my Discord. That's generally where I talk about, like, stream stuff and just has a general nice little community. We haven't done it in a hot minute, but I do want to start up anime night again sometime soonish. What else? Oh, I've got 13 copper ores. Let's try offering that. So... Aha! We did take over the altar. Huzzah! Wait, does rotten corpses give me a penalty? No. Seems to be fine with rotten corpses. Okay. You can lurk here as often as much as you like. Same thing with the Discord. If you want to lurk in the Discord, you're free to. I make no requirements for sociality or anything like that. Ooh, we could probably level up our crafting. Historic ruin, earthy ruin. I was hoping there'd be a ruin that has copper. Ah, I see, I see. Some decent money. Let's see, do you have copper walls? You have stone block walls. Got a hemp girdle, though. To avoid... Oh, cool hat. Where did the hat go? Right. I should not wear hats until I know what they do. Yeah, we should train appraisal. Since I've got enough. Let's see, where is... Yeah, trainer, there we go. Appraising! Huzzah! And... let's go ahead and up the quality on that. Up to you. We don't also have to do it right this minute. We've got a little bit of time this week. I wouldn't stress doing it too fast. Let's see, any good quests on the quest board? "11 days to get to Massilia." Ooh, monster assassination. Give me that. We'll mine out some of the soil block to get my mining skill up. Okay. I gotta put the, hold on. Widgets, pop-up notification. Let's pop this up a little bit here. More readable. Oh, I'm exhausted. I was like, why is my auto act interrupted? Yeah, it's a good reason to interrupt it. And then we'll rest. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's something else. This month should also be the update for August should be the update for Dragon's Dogma to hopefully run a little smoother. It nearly runs fine on my machine, so if they optimize it just a smidge, I might stream some of that in September. We'll see how the near streams go and kind of play it by ear. And then October, I think we have on the docket... I know I was going to do Prey 2017 for Halloween. I thought there was another game in October. Oh, October is also when the Dragon's Dogma DLC hits. So yeah, I would like to get a fresh playthrough of that going. So we'll see. Training. Okay, let's grab music. Music's big. Yeah, I love Prey a lot, so that'll be fun. Let's also get regeneration up. That'll be nice to have. Okay. Doing pretty good on this playthrough compared to my usuals. Let's see. Oh, right. I have enough gold bars for a tent. I should buy a tent. Let's see. I can get small tent. How much is the big tent? That's 54 gold bars. I'm not spending that much. Okay, so we get a tent. And... Oh, that's a pretty good hemp girdle. We'll grab that. So, tents are really useful. You can put them down. Up. And it's a pocket dimension. You can put whatever you like in here. So you can get storage chests, you can get crafting tables and stuff like that. Everything you need. So actually, we'll go ahead and toss some stones down in here that are heavy. Put some cans. Just anything that's kind of heavy or in our way. those down real quick. And then you just grab it and put it back in your inventory. It's made of hemp. It's boring. Doesn't have too much weight. We want to convert the tent over to paper when we get a chance, because I think that is the lowest weight that it can have. And you want it to be low weight if you can. I forgot where I get a wine barrel from. Oh, right, you get that from Ferris. Okay, so I know what we need to do next. I got a package. Gold bars. Nice, nice. Alright, so I should make some gloves. So a pair of light gloves. Let's make those out of plastic. Those are pretty good. And then let's do shoes. Also made out of plastic. And some grass string. See you, homie. I probably won't stream too much longer. I think I'm only going to stream 3 hours tonight, because I got some other stuff that I need to do. This has been a very fun stream. It's been very relaxing. And where did my shoes go? Shoes. Wrist seems to be doing okay. It's still a little bit carpal tunneled, but this game doesn't really seem to strain it that much because I am not doing super heavy stuff, so that's going pretty good. But yeah, so let's see. I'd like to make another weapon, I think. Ooh, can I make a basalt weapon? Oh, no, I need a proper blacksmithing table for that. Can make a bucket hat. Maybe I should. Soups. Oh, I can make a lute. That might be a good idea. I should make some more grass strings. So, strings. Let's make a bunch of those. And then stone cutter, that's going to be really useful. We should make one of those. And we'll go ahead and place that right here, I think. And a mason's table we'll need at some point. Drafting table. Oh, I should make a wall torch. There we go. I'm gonna put that in my house so my house isn't dark. Let's see. I think I've got enough stuff. I should maybe now go... Oh, the sling will have run out of ammo, I think. Oh, no, she's still got ammo for that. I should give her a cane at some point. Jelly helm. Or no, I'm going to be replacing her with Ferris soon enough, so. Let's go rescue Ferris. Gluey potion. Oh, did the allies not use ammo? Okay. Good to know. Altar of Element. Ah! Not what I meant to do. Velocity Rampage, I appreciate you being in chat, because most of the people I've talked to about this game don't know much more than I do. So it's been a lot of blind leading the blind. Oh. Okay, so exhausted. We'll go ahead and get some sleep. Open up the cooler. Let's eat some hound roast, which for some reason is fine compared to our other... to eating a dog or a puppy, apparently. Oh, it is killing me. What is hitting me? Oh, there's a spike trap there. Okay, there we go. That was close. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so there's level 2. Uh-oh. There's a bandage. Actually, can I quick craft some more bandages? No, I don't have resin, because resin's all back in my base. Alright. I should be able to handle this, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe. Oh, the wasp poisoned me. Oh, that's scary. Can I pray? There we go. Huzzah! Oh, and I got a feat point. Let's see. Magic manners. Model follower. Party members also pray with you. That could be useful. Might do dodge, actually. Or evade. Martial arts skill. Believer. Yeah, I think dodge might be good for me right now. Grab that. Whew. Scary. Okay, goblins aren't too bad. Grab. Oh no, I can't put it in my backpack. Put that in there. I don't know why I'm getting this null reference thing. I don't know which of my mods that's doing it. Oh, this isn't the arachnophobia mod. That is a mod that I have that just reskins stuff. I do a lot of the reskin mods. Or resprite. As you can tell by this goblin warrior, who was totally normal. Oh, she hits hard. Ah, damn it. Oh, I've gotten far enough to get the quest, or the story thing. I'm gonna skip through this so that you all don't get spoiled on the story. You are free to experience the story on your own merit. Oh! Platinum coins, I forgot. It gives me a bunch of those. I should swap that around. Okay, let's sell some stuff. You know what? You're so right, Sarah. You're so correct. Oh wait, not the pot of water. I'm gonna need that for something. Scraps. Oh, I should condense some stuff down into bait. Damn, we're making some good money. I don't tend to use calligraphy tool early game just because I don't have a good source of books, but you're probably right. You are correct. I should be doing that. Oh, wait, what are you? Try and replenish? Oh, that's just going to heal me, I think. Okay. Yeah, I get kind of antsy about using up resources in the early game. All right, Ferris, where are you? Actually, where's the music player? Hold on. BGM, special shortcuts. Yeah, I'm really bad about that. My strategy's going up nicely. Ooh, a small glass shield. Ooh, yeah, we'll equip that. That seems good. Oh, there's Ferris. Hi, Ferris. And now we've got access to a really good companion. That is true. But if you considered the brain worms I have, that mean that isn't a smart idea. I mean, it is a smart idea, but you know. You know. Okay, so let's talk to you. Wait at home. And we are just shy of 3 hours, so... Story stuff. And then Ferris, join me. Oh, I don't have the host and parasitize skills. How do you get those? Do you have to take a feat for that? Oh, I bet it's a skill I have to train somewhere. I'll look that up later. But yeah, so now we have a bard companion that'll buff us up and whatnot and heal me up when I'm in combat. Oh yeah, we need to go get a hormone potion for Loitel. In fact, I probably have enough money to do that. You know what? Let's go. That'll be a good capstone for the stream. Let's force fem Loitel. See, I'm pretty sure it was this town. Oh wait, no, is it the port that has the hormone vendor? I forget. I'll ask this nice prostitute. Where is... Okay, it is gonna be the port city. Not this town. No, stop ambushing me. Let me out. Oh no, Ferris died. Shit, we'll get her back. Okay. Oop. And let's see. If I remember right, the vendor's down here? Yeah, the drug dealer. Show me your wares. Please have a hormone potion. God damn it. You know what? If you're gonna be a succubus, I think you should have a different portrait, even if you're a guy. Where's the most big titty portrait I can find? Yeah, there we go. Mother, succubus, age 35, male, perfect. The ideal world can be made and created. Okay, well I can't force fem Loitel because the vendor isn't gonna sell me a potion that I need. And I don't remember how long it takes to reset that. Oh, 4 days. Yeah, I don't want to sit and just try to spend 4 days. Oh well. What do you have? Dragon Barrel Classic. Oh, the vending machine? Where's that at? Is it up here somewhere? It's the gotcha. I think I know the vending machine you're talking about, but I don't remember where it is in town. Oh, there it is. Vending machine. No. Oh, there's one to turn him into a slime. That's not what we want. We want girl Loitel. Not more than one vending machine, is there? That's annoying. Oh well. It seems like a good stopping point regardless. We'll force fem Loitel another time. We've got all week. We'll get there. But thank you all for hanging out. This was a fun stream. Thank you to all the new folks who showed up as well. Hope you have a good rest of your day, morning, evening, whatever the case may be for you. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Ta-ta.